Hi everyone and welcome to a new week. So our assembly story today is Spike's best nest. Now, lots of people in lockdown start to feel a bit fed up with their home, and it makes you think, I want to live somewhere else. It might be like in my house, we're all driving each other slightly mad, and you start to think, I need a different house, I need a different home, because that's what lockdown does to us. But I think this book is going to teach us a really great lesson to help us through this lockdown. Spike's Best Nest by Tony Maddock. One morning, Spike woke feeling really grumpy. He looked around and sighed. I'm bored with this old nest. It's time I found somewhere better to live. He went to tell Wise Owl. I want to find a new place to live, he said, so I won't feel so grumpy. Why not come and live with me, said Wise Owl. Spike was delighted. What a good idea, he said. That evening, Spike settled down to sleep in Wise Owl's nest. Just as he closed his eyes, he heard too-wee, too-woo, too-wee, too-woo. He looked out to see Wise Owl singing to the moon. I'll never get any sleep here, he groaned. Feeling very tired, Spike set off early next morning to find somewhere new to live. At the farmyard, Mother Hen said, stay with me in the hen house. But Spike wasn't very happy when she left him to babysit her eggs. Come and live with us, Spike, said Freddie Field Mouse, and he pointed to the ragged scarecrow that stood in the big cornfield. But Freddie had a very large family. Can you count all of them? That's a lot of brothers and sisters. He went to the grassy hill where the rabbits played. Come and share our burrow, Spike, they said. But when Spike peered into the rabbit burrow, he saw it was much too dark and gloomy. The day was almost over when he met the 3 green frogs. Come with us, Spike, they croaked. We know just the place for your new nest. They took him to their pond and pointed to the lily pads. Choose anyone you like, they said. When night time came, Spike sat shivering on a lily pad. It was cold and dark, and he felt very miserable. Around him, the frogs slept soundly. He thought about his old nest and how warm and cosy it had been. He knew there was only one thing to do. Later that night, Wise Owl flew by Spike's old nest. He was surprised to see someone asleep there. When he looked closer, he saw it was Spike. When Spike woke the next morning, he didn't feel grumpy anymore. His nest was the best nest after all, and he sang the happiest song he knew. The end. So, if like Spike, you're going a bit mad in your nest, you might be thinking all of the other nests are better. But actually, when Spike tried them out, he realised his nest wasn't that bad after all.